Welcome to Extra presented by VDG Sports. I am your host, Vince Douglas Gregory. No filter. Very censored. You should know by now that I talk a lot of ish, and that is ish because this is a family program. This is a family show. And if I were to say the other words, I give you a warning and say earmuffs beforehand. I'd say earmuffs, and then I'll pause for a few seconds, maybe a minute, maybe an hour, and then I come back and I'll continue and proceed on. How? Ver. That ain't what you're here for. That's not what you here for. Yeah, I talk a lot of ish. Not from a safe place, not from a safe distance. But I don't make up things to make up things. And I came across some information that led me to believe that, I did my own research. That led me to believe that I have something more in common with Generation Z than I previously thought. And I used to, as I was beginning, I do talk a lot of ish, but I used to talk a lot of ish about some of the younger peeps, the younger generation. But then I made that heel turn to reality, and realized I can't blame them from everything because I'm blaming from everything. They aren't responsible for anything. Hold that thought. Noobs, thank you for giving me an opportunity. Thank you for giving me a chance, even if it was for a brief second when I said ish. Or maybe you hold on to the very end regardless. All I can ask for is an opportunity and a chance, and thank you. Greatly, kindly appreciate it. Regs, we back at it again. Regs, we do what we do. Regs, this feels and it seems like it's every single day. It's not every single day. It just feels that way. Why? Because we got this special. We got this unique bond that we share. Guess what? Sharing is caring, but you can't share everything. Sharing is caring, but you can't share everything. And you probably shouldn't want to share everything. You got to be greedy sometime. Because if you're sharing all the time, who's sharing back with you? Serious question for a serious answer, but only you can decide. Only you can decide. See, I went back to multiple choice. It wasn't fill in the blank. It wasn't true or false. Multiple choice. I'm just the narrator. You pick, you choose. Your own adventure, that is. Your own adventure. Okay. I realized that I have more in common with Generation Z than I thought I did. I mean, I like to stay at home. I like to be at home. I don't like to do things or some of the things that they don't like to do. I can relate. But this is one thing in particular that made me do a double take because it was such a large number. Sharing is caring with me. Large numbers make me feel some kind of way sometime. Large numbers get me all in my feelings. Large numbers don't intimidate me, but they definitely make me ponder. Definitely make me wonder. Definitely make me think a little bit harder and deeper. And that just led me to the conclusion. Not the absolute conclusion, but a conclusion that I have more in common with this generation than I previously thought. And I'm not doing it. And I'm not just saying it to say it. I actually and truly mean it. Even though it only took me about 3 or so years to get to this place, to get to this point, I feel that we can relate now. I feel there's an issue. There's some things that we can relate to. And there's one thing in particular that caught my eye when I was doing my own research and reading up on things. And I came across this study. Yeah, a scientific study. And it suggests, it didn't give me a definite answer. But it was like, okay, this generation, it went through all the generations, right? Or all the ones that I know of or can recall at this moment. It was Generation Z, millennials, Generation X, what is it, baby boomers. And I think I stopped there. And for good reason. So it had all the generations and it had what percentage of the generations did this. And this is, or the thing that this was, or the thing that this is, or the thing that the researcher was wondering and pondering about that caught my attention, that made me feel some kind of way. It was like, oh, I'm gonna have to stop with my jokey jokes. Oh, I can't make fun and have fun anymore when it comes to certain things that generation, that is, Z does and do. I'm gonna have to pump the brakes because it ain't all that bad. It's not. Because if I can relate in some form, that is my end to trying to understand or psychoanalyze the reasons and the things that they do. But that's a different story for a different day. The thing is, and the thing was, and the thing that currently, I'm not even rattled, got me excited. See, I'm all in my feelings. I want to sing like a bird. I want to sing like a baby bird, not waiting for food, but singing like a baby bird because I need attention. I don't need food. I just need attention. Oh, mommy, I don't want that worm. Oh, mommy, I don't want that food. I just want attention. I do. Okay. And it's watching TV with the subtitles on. I watch the TV with the subtitles on. I used to do it back in the day, or when you are watching a foreign film, foreign to your language or something to that nature. I did it then, but now I just do it all the time. It's convenient. I can't understand a lot of accents. I can't understand some of the word combinations. So I have to read it, or if I'm so far away and my TV volume is low, it is convenient for me. Even if it wasn't convenient, I always rock with the subtitles on 90% of the time. The other 10, either half of the 10, which is 5, the show or the whatever I'm watching doesn't offer it, or the other 5, I'm amongst company and I lost the battle in having the subtitles on. And as I said, it was only a 5%. I only lose about 5% of the time. Take that to the bank. Take what you want. Make it make sense. I just did. I don't lose. I play to win, and I win 90% of the time. Yeah, 90%. So 90% of the time, I'm already watching and doing the subtitles anyway. And I just recently started that. This is a new phenomenon for me. As I was saying, back in the past, I did it then for obvious reasons because it was a foreign film or what have you. Now, I just do it all the time because it's convenient for whatever reason. I like it. It makes me feel good. I'm going to do the stuff that continue to make me feel good. I'm going to sing. I'm going to dance. I'm going to make my chest pop on my G ride because I'm already focused. Wait. Yeah, I'm focused. I was kidding. So Generation Z, 70% of them. Yeah, take it to the bank. Go check it. Go fact check if you want. 70% of Generation Z watches the TV, watches whatever with the subtitles on. That blew my big brain. Because I was like, wait a minute. I do that too. Because I want to. And they do it because they want to too. The light shine. My water tastes better than water tastes, but even though it was still water, the light was a little bit brighter, even though nothing changed. The smell was amazing. Even though I couldn't smell anything, I was just on a different level. Everything leveled up for me. Everything was just amazing. And amazing is my favorite word. Amazing is my favorite word. I was like, whoa, 70%. Then I went to the next generation or the previous generation, and it was around 54% of them. And I was like, whoa. Then I went to the next generation. I was like, okay, makes sense, around 30-ish. And then I just stopped there because the others, it is what it is. It's Manny being Manny. I just wanted to go that far, and I just stopped right there. And the 70% stood out. And I went deeper into the study, and I went deeper into reading some of the reasons and all of that stuff. And I didn't go any deeper because I didn't want to go and chase my own tail. I didn't want to run around in circles because there was no need to run around in circles, because there was no need to run, period, because I was already running around in circles, chasing my tail, running around circles, looking for ghosts that ain't even there, because I was saying, how do I understand them? How do I? Now, there's an opening. Now, there's a point where we can agree, a point where we can be like, I understand. That's all it takes. I understand. All it takes is a common point or a common issue, a common phenomenon, a common thing that we share. That's why I share. Sharing is caring, but you can't share everything. You can't share everything. You can't share everything. Bird-like voice. You can't share everything. But there's a point where it can start a convo, a point where it can start something and go from there. I can't pre-plan it. I can't say that X plus X equals Z or anything to that nature, because I just don't know. There's still room for the unknown. But to even get to the unknown, there has to be a starting place, a starting point. And me watching the tubes, me watching the idiot box, me watching something with the subtitles, captions on 90% of the time, because I'm only losing 5 and the other 5 is just not there. So really, I'm winning 95% of the time. Really, I'm winning 95% of the time. But don't worry, I'm not patting myself on the back. Don't worry, I don't got my chest pumped out. Don't worry, I don't got my head held high. Nah, I'm just hitting you with the really real truth. I'm just hitting you with the really real facts. That's all. And 70% of that generation do the same thing. They can't be wrong. They can't be wrong because it's right. And I know what right is because I'm doing what's right. And if 70% of them already is doing what's right and know what's right to do, we in good hands. We are in good hands. So you out there running around like your head on fire, or you just running around because, you running around in circles make you feel good. Well, go ahead. Keep running around in circles because you make you feel good. But don't ask the rest of us to do that anymore. Don't. Because I just told you the truth. I just told you the truth. And if you with me and do the subtitles as well, you pat yourself on the back. Yeah, I said it and I'll say it again. You go ahead and pat yourself on the back. You deserve it. All those years, all those times when it was just utilized for one thing and one thing only, or two things and two things only. Go ahead and enjoy. Pop bottles. Do whatever it is you do that make you feel good. That's not harming or hurting anybody else or infringing on somebody else is doing what they want to do. Yeah. But seriously, 70%, that's a lot. That is a lot. This is not going to keep me up at night. I'm not going to stay up at night. I'm going to sleep like a baby. I'm going to sleep really, really good. I'm going to sleep like a bear in hibernation waiting for yeah, you get it. Got it. Good. A multiple choice. I'm just the narrator. You pick. You choose. Your own adventure, that is. Your own adventure. Thank you for listening. Thank you for listening. Be sure to check out the new and improved website. All of the bugs, for the most part, is gone. All of the bugs are gone. I got things figured out. That's a different show for a different time when I get there. But the website is Xtra, VDGsports.com. And if you go to the wrong place, don't worry. It will redirect you to the right place, and make sure you bookmark and be redirected to the right place and start going to the right place. Xtra, VDGsports.com. Yeah. And if you go to the other place, it's going to send you back. It's going to send you where you need to go. There's a YouTube as well. Yeah, it is. There's a YouTube as well. VDG Sports. Like, subscribe, share, basically do whatever it is you do there. Comment if you must, comment if you may. Yeah, just do you. Just do you. Noob, that's still here. Thank you. Once again, Regs, you know what time it is. You know what time it is. So I don't even have to say it, but I will for everyone else. Peace out.